Carlos, desperate for his daughter, must confront Motto in a parental duel akin to kids fighting over toys. They drive away under Mexico police's warm escort. This student told his mum he'd be late, from an average family, dreaming of becoming a millionaire. During the day, he got in with the border drug dealers, trying to dabble in some side gigs, but the look on his face screamed, "I refuse to be the newbie." He probably thinks he's the king of the hill, feeling pretty invincible. When his gaze met Alex, the driver hit the siren, and the young lad reluctantly raised his hand to leave, before his cousin took him to Mexico for a meet and greet. He introduces himself to the boss, a gamble leader. That night, the boss assigns the young man a task, promising, "Work a year, earn more than your dad." A shortcut to wealth. Matt and his crew kick off their escort of Isabel, rolling in 3 unstoppable tanks, while 7 Mexican police cars join in to form a protective congal line. A drone is playing Peeping Tom from above, keeping an eternal vigil on the surroundings. The Mexican police cars in the front speed along, and Matt, the driver, feels a bit jittery, like he's in a high-stakes car chase. Suddenly, the drone spots some foes on the right side, and the Mexican police cars up front quickly zero in on the target. The police cars start firing. This escort is a reverse date to eliminate them. Border hitmen attack wildly. Mexican police cars escort 3 battle tanks across the border. Reaching a deserted area, the machine gunner turns his weapon, ready to fire. They start firing at the 3 armored vehicles. Luckily, these metal boxes are tough enough to withstand countless bullets. Eventually, all 10 cars come to a halt in the road. Matt's convoy gets sandwiched, while the little girl cries so loud it could rival a rock concert. Matt calls drone to launch mystery bomb, obliterating the enemy. Agents counterattack, Alex firing rifle, taking out targets one by one. They are skilled agents. The little girl, calm now, gathers courage, leaps from the armored vehicle, and climbs onto the rooftop. Bullets rain down around her. Isabel nimbly crawls to the vehicle's side. The gunner fires fiercely, but they are understaffed. The agents swiftly dispatch all of the Mexican black ops up ahead, only to hear the police behind them crying out for help. Are there terrorists infiltrating the convoy ahead? The agents cast a confused glance around them, searching for answers, while Alex is in the process of aiming his weapon at the green dot, always prepared for whatever may come next. Matt suddenly realizes Isabel is missing, and Alex says it's too late to look for her. Matt signals for him to rendezvous at the border. The little girl runs alone, out of breath. Matt's crew speeds to the border, with police cars chasing. Matt leaps from the roof of the car, firing at the police cars and successfully shaking them off while securing their Matt spins the car around, then jumps out from the top, firing several rounds at the police cars like he's in an action flick. Finally shaking off the police cars, they zoom into the US, and the little girl suddenly spots a car, thinking she's hit the jackpot. But the man she sees is just another survivor from the shootout, forcibly pulling her towards his car. It's Alex, the only cool uncle, who reassures the little girl. Matt and the team return to base but get into big trouble. Though corrupt, they were still Mexican police. This isn't a war against drug lords anymore, it's... Alex brings the girl to rest at the deaf mute's house. Alex can communicate with him, and he offers them food, just like a movie scene. The Secretary of Defense is throwing a fit because they clashed with the Mexican cops. Now, the cleanup duty is handed to Cynthia, and let's face it, the mopping up part. Cynthia tells Matt to take care of the girl and her current protector, Alex, who's been chatting it up with the mute. The reason for her silence: her late daughter was also mute. Alex gets a call from Matt, finding out he's supposed to disconnect and to take her out. The cold-blooded killer actually says Alex wants Matt to help them cross the border, leaving Matt stuck in a tough spot. Since the higher-ups want to disconnect, he understands Matt's situation. But how will Alex make it across? Here comes the young lad's storyline. His cousin gives him a piece of waterproof sharp rock for tonight's operation, as he's in charge of leading the border crossers, being well versed in the 2 nearby. Even if someone gets swept away, it's not his fault. The path is dangerous. Losing a few is normal. After crossing, a border plane patrols but doesn't spot the smuggled group. That's where the young lad exhibits his brilliance. The cold water lowers their body temperature, making them the ultimate mystical shadows the plane can't detect. A special car is sent to bring him back to town, driven by a supermom with a baby. She hands the fee to the young man, even offering to take him anywhere. The young lad requests Trenton grocery store to avoid gang finding his home. The girl learns Alex's daughter is half-language artist and realizes the uncle's identity. Alex explains that the culprit behind his wife and daughter's deaths wasn't his father but a big player under Carlos, completing his quest for vengeance within. Isabel is in the dark about everything, so he insists on taking the girl across, even giving her a new look, name, and address. He activates Matt's tracker, puts it in the girl's shoe. Matt and Cynthia can track them. Cynthia wants a team, but Matt stops her, saying he'll go. If Cynthia kills the girl, Alex will hunt her. He knows his ancient ancestor Alex too well. Alex plans to track her to ensure that if anything happens and they get separated, caught by the Mexican cartel, he's doomed. By Matt, a chance to survive. Alex pays a hefty fee to the smuggler. The young lad suddenly recognizes Alex from their previous near miss at the car, rushing to inform the boss before hopping in. Alex gets snapped by the cartel, and the girl is also recognized as Carlos' daughter. They separate her from Alex, who claims he's a loyal man, yet he doesn't fool anyone. The girl cries out in despair, saying he's been the best during this trip. Alex is taken to an isolated area. The boss takes his chance to toughen up his rookie. He first calls Joseph over, but Joseph hesitates to shoot. Alex feels death closing in and struggles for dear life. Joseph can't pull the trigger. What's a rookie like him for? The boss kills the kid, leaving Alex struggling. He can't speak or see, and he knows he's a gunner. The boss calls in the kid, who doesn't hesitate first. He raises his gun and fires without fear. Alex instantly powers down, silencing all.